Hey, unique ones, it's your girl Unique Speaks, talking about what I'm talking about because that's what your girl is all about. I wanted to do this real quick, upfront, unedited video for you all because we out here in these Florida streets, and I'm just thinking, I'm watching videos on YouTube as we, get into our destination or whatever, and something fell in my spirit because I was on my live, and earlier today, if you haven't watched it, go check it out. I was doing makeup. I was doing some stuff. I don't know. I was doing a lot of talking, but anyway, it was someone who had mentioned something about how people can not take your message or your advice because they think you condemning them or they think you're judging them. I wanted to say again, because I know she heard it, she received it, but however, I wanted to just say it to someone else who may not see that video and go ahead and be direct with you. There may be some people that cannot understand your voice, your language, okay? And I want you to know it's because they are not assigned to your voice or your language. And I want to say that because there are going to be so many people lost because they are beside themselves a little too much. They're in their head a little bit too much where they're not going to receive God. I don't care what language it comes in. But there are going to be those who understand exactly where you're coming from. And they are going to follow you. They're going to sow into you. They're going to pour into you. They're going to be praying for you. Let me tell you, you're going to be around the ones you need to be around. You're going to find yourself being connected to people that you would have never thought that you would be connected to. Not everybody can handle your rawness, your rareness. Not everybody is ready to hear it, although we all should be ready somewhere in our life. But I just don't want anyone to be discouraged on what's on the inside of you. We have found a way to make ourselves look really small because of our confidence. And I'm speaking to myself as I am speaking to whoever I'm speaking to right now. When you come into the room, don't go into no little corner. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you walking in. But mentally, you are going into a corner. You feel small. You feel like you're not worthy. You feel like you don't belong here. You feel like you're not going to understand. You belong exactly where you belong. You weren't there by mistake, okay? And when you're there, you're going to be listening to some people, and you're not going to feel it. You are not going to feel that thing the way that you thought you was going to feel that thing. That's okay. Why? It's because their language, their voice may not be assigned to you. You understand what I'm saying? And I believe, with that being said, we have found ourselves in ministries, churches that we have no growth in. Okay? We're not growing, we're not learning, we're not being propelled into no type of atmosphere to better ourselves. Remove yourself. I understand that you've been a member. I may understand that you've been there for about 20 years. But that doesn't mean that in them 20 years that you have been anywhere closer to God than you were when you first started there 20 years ago. Okay? I don't care if you've been there a year, 2 years. I don't care if they love on you all the time. If you're not growing in Christ, then you're not doing anything. I just believe that a lot of people get stuck into that place where, I don't have enough followers. I don't have enough people who believe in me. I don't have nobody that believes in what I'm saying. And they get discouraged and they just stop talking. No, don't stop talking. Don't stop talking. Some people are not even going to give you your flowers while you're alive, okay? They're going to just be able to go back to your videos or go back to that speech if they can, or miss the moment because of who you are. Just don't shut up. Don't stop. Everybody is not going to receive from you that way. And it's unfortunate, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm pretty sure if they would have hung around a little longer, they would have found out something. But after you've been with somebody a little while and you really can't receive from them, it just might not be you. It just might not be them. Maybe it's just not that moment. I just feel like we should have a different perspective of how to look at the advice and the wisdom that come across the table. Because I feel like if we just think so negatively, I really feel like we'll just miss what's really being brought. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it's you. Maybe it's something in you. Did you ask God before giving that advice? I mean, I really feel like we have a lot of different options. We have a lot of different ways that we could be thinking and not miss out on what we're really supposed to be doing for Christ. I just feel like, just don't walk away thinking, oh, I got condemned, or they're judging me, or, you know, maybe it's me. You know, maybe it's something on the inside of me that I can't receive them. Pray. This is what God is for. God is in our life to help us light up that path and get us on the way that we need to go. Don't get in your head too much about stuff. Like this, be there, stay connected, and hey, support. If you don't receive from that person, just support them. Support them because you still know they're giving the word. You still know they're giving some knowledge, some wisdom, and it's going to fall on somebody's heart. Share it to somebody else. I just say, don't get beside yourself. Don't get in your own way where you are missing what God is doing in this season. He is not using people in clergy outfits. He's not using the people who are fully natural and just walking around, you know, different. Man, we all are different. All of us. And if you put God in a box, oh my God, you is missing out on some of the amazing things to be looking at. You know what I'm saying? We go so fast in life trying to get to where we're trying to get. We miss all the beautiful things along the way. Don't get in front of yourself. Don't get in the way of what God is doing. Open your mind up and receive. This is a season to receive. And I just believe that I don't care how much y'all see me on here talking, I am listening. Okay? I am doing a lot of listening, reading, studying, looking, searching. I can't talk all the time. I have to listen. But let me tell you, I can't say this enough. You are unique. You are one of a kind. There's no one like you unless you got a twin. I bet they different. I'm telling you. God is using everybody. He said he can't wait no more. No longer delay. So we have to get in position, and we got to open up our ears, our minds, our hearts to receive God wherever he's at. Wherever he's at. Get in that word. Read that word. Understand that word. Go to Jude. Go to Jude in the Bible. Go to the first chapter. You ain't got to go too far. Okay? Read the entire first chapter. Line up the characteristics of who you're listening to. You know what I'm saying? You have a lot of false prophets out here that only want to tell you that your breakthrough is coming. You got false prophets out here that only want to tell you that you got a mighty increase in your finances coming. You got people out here that's just dressing you up for this disaster. You look good about to go into disaster. You look good facing that trouble that's going to constantly come for you. And you're not going to have no tools to fight it. But you cute though. All I'm saying is just don't miss your blessing just because of the mouthpiece that God decides to use. Peace.